You're watching Off the Hook with Grant Ott and Dan Kneifel. Welcome to Off the Hook. I'm Grant Ott and I'm here with Dan Kneifel. Dan, we're over here at Gino's and we're talking about fishing. And I'm excited because we're getting back into the warmer weather of fishing season. Those who are more hardcore fishers obviously can fish year round. But what are you hearing? What's being caught a lot right now?
Well, the crappie are starting to hit pretty good on the residential lakes.
Okay.
Yeah, right around here. It's been going on pretty good.
I'm an avid catfisher myself. I like sitting back and just hanging out. Have you heard anything of any big cats coming up?
Some big cats have been caught up at Branched Oak.
Okay. Anything on the river?
Some on the river. Just started on the river.
Very cool. Well, we're going to look at some of the big catches that you guys have in. So I know we got some pictures here. I'll let you talk about this. So can you kind of go through some of the pictures that we have?
All right. Now this was a picture of a big carp.
Yeah.
And I showed this one because this fish here was caught out of an 8-inch ice hole.
Really?
Really.
How long did it take him? How did he wedge that out of there?
He worked it out. It took him more than a half an hour to get it out through the hole. And what he did was he used his scoop to get it in the edge of the scoop to get it in his mouth and slowly work him out of the hole. Now that carp is like a great big.
I was gonna say, what kind of test is he using to get?
Well, he was using just a light test, 6-pound test.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't break out. Where did he catch this thing at?
Just in one of the ponds around here.
All right, so let's look at some of these other pictures here as well. I just want to kind of go through these here.
These couple, they caught these northern pike, and this was out of state. This was on another state.
Okay.
And yeah, they had a really good time.
Really cool. I mean, some good-looking pike too. Have you gotten some decent pictures of pike coming in, or
not? These were the first ones.
Very cool. All right.
Yeah.
Some good-looking fish. Well, let's look at this one right here too.
Okay. Now this one here is Brad Dole, and this is over at Branched Oak, and he's been catching a bunch of them up there. Yeah.
That's a good-looking one. What kind of fish we got there?
That is a blue catfish. You got to throw them back in.
And are you seeing a lot this size so far, or is this one of the?
No, they're catching a lot of them up there. They're catching a lot of them at Branched Oak.
That's awesome. Is there any specific place you recommend for people to go look if they're trying to catch a certain fish right now, especially some blues? Or maybe just Branched Oak?
Branched Oak would be right now, or the Missouri River.
If you can get out there too.
Yeah, there was a blue that was caught that would have been the state record.
Really?
But he put it back in. And but I seen the picture and it was enormous.
That's awesome. Well, hey, go for conservation there. All right, let's look at our last picture here.
And this was Brad Dole's wife again.
And where did they catch that one at?
This was over in Iowa. You know, not far off state, but you know, they had a good day catching a lot of northern.
And a beautiful northern right there. You know how big that turned out to be?
The biggest one was 38 inches long.
Really?
Yeah. And when you get up to about 40 inches, now you're getting into the real big ones. Yeah.
And here is our last one.
Yeah. Here's the last one, and this is Brad Dole's again. He's
been busy. He
wants to fish 300 days this year.
And how's he doing so far? I know
he's almost fishing every day.
We've had a lot of rain lately.
Yeah.
So Brad, best of luck to you as you continue to fish right now. But you said even in the rain, he's been battling and going out.
Yeah, and he caught this fish, whatever it is. Yeah. We don't know yet. And it looks like a carp body, but it's slender. It's slender, and the fins are different. And what really is different is the hooked jaw and the eyes, and it has nostrils on top, which ain't a carp, and it had teeth.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not one I want to mess with.
No.
Particularly, I wouldn't mind catching it though. It's a good sized fish.
He's back in the canal.
Yeah.
He's still out there.
And that's where he caught him. Caught him up at the canal.
Yeah. He caught it up at the Loop Canal.
Perfect. Well,
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, it's a good looking fish. Did he measure it by chance before he threw it back?
No,
You
he
know?
didn't measure it, but it was big. He just wanted to throw it back, and this fish had like 3 hooks in it,
Really?
where other people hooked onto it and never landed it. So he really took him for a run.
So for some of you, this might be a familiar face that you're seeing here on the screen today, because it's a good-looking fish, an odd-looking fish, though, and I would imagine there's not very many. I'm assuming he might be the one, if not the only one, in the canal up there.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I think it was somebody's pet.
And it's got nice and big.
Yeah. And but we're still trying to find out what it is, and hopefully today I'm going to find out.
So we'll try to keep posted on that. We'll update this if we can, if we figure out what this is. Otherwise, next week next time we meet together, we'll be able to talk about it too, and hopefully know what the mystery fish is.
Yeah.
Awesome, Dan. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, and thank you guys for tuning in to an edition of Off the Hook, looking at the biggest catches around the Columbus area. We'll see you guys next time.